I always enjoy seeing two people on the Lafayette campus, Dan Mowdy, because I know he'll help us do our broadcast, and also Greg MacDonald, who is the Vice President of Enrollment Management here at Lafayette. He's just a great guy to talk to. Here's Dan to talk to him.
Absolutely, Gary. Thanks for the kind words, and it seems like it's an endless source of good, positive news coming from admissions and enrollment here at Lafayette College. We're here with the Vice President of Enrollment Management, Greg MacDonald. Greg, I understand the news continues to be good. Our focus today is going to be on the international flavor that Lafayette has here on campus. 48 different countries represented by the undergrads that go here. How do you account for that kind of great success?
I think some of the local viewers might be surprised to know that around the rest of the world, Lafayette College is very highly regarded. We are truly a world-class institution. And I was just in India last month and saw huge crowds in every school I went to. And it was a reminder to me how valuable the college is and how others view it. On top of that, the admissions and financial aid team is recruiting internationally and nationally. We're in 35 states this fall, and we're in 20 different countries. So it's a combination of really strong brand, but also really hard work by the admissions team.
Geographically speaking, Greg, do you go after any particular areas in the country, any particular regions of the world?
Being Canadian, the easy answer would be to say Canada. Happy to see we have a Canadian on the men's basketball team, Jake Newman from British Columbia. And I think Diane Nolan just signed a women's basketball player from Toronto, a 6'5" inside threat, who happens to be a very good student as well. But that's the easy answer, and that would be pandering to say Canada alone. But anywhere that we're underrepresented. We're doing very well in Southeast Asia and the Indian subcontinent. I'd like to see more kids from Western Europe. We're recruiting hard there as well. But anywhere that we can get some students that maybe anyone from their country has never attended before. We have a student from Madagascar. We have 2 students from Afghanistan. So any chance we get an opportunity to notch another country on the list, we're going to do it.
Absolutely. What do you hear from the students that decide to come here from other countries? What are some of the reasons for choosing Lafayette?
It's always this quality of the education, quality of the faculty. It's the quality of the experience. That is something that the rest of the world really values. The opportunity to learn in an undergraduate environment from faculty who want to teach at the undergraduate level, coupled with outstanding placement success, what our students are doing after college, and that's a very powerful combination. It's really not a difficult sell for international students to come here.
When international students make the choice of Lafayette College, it sounds like they're met with welcome arms here.
Yeah, our colleagues in student life really do an excellent job of helping our students get orientated. The City of Easton, our partners on College Hill, often taking our international students in as friendship partners. So we are selling community, and that's what our international students find when they arrive here, a real strong sense of community.
And that sounds to me like the importance of having a strong international representation from the undergrads that choose Lafayette.
Yeah, and honestly, our domestic students, they want to meet students from other parts of the world. If we're going to get the best kids locally, we have to get the best kids internationally to keep them at home. It's like, well, maybe I don't need to leave Pennsylvania to have a great international experience here. And that's why we're working so hard in other parts of the world.
Excellent. Greg MacDonald, the Vice President of Enrollment Management here at Lafayette College. More good news coming out of this office from this man here. Greg, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Dan. It's a pleasure.
Let's bring it back to Gary and John.